Hey, and I'm back after just a few minutes. So I cannot let this mystery of the order of iteration unsolved. And I think that's what I want. Yeah, we have this thing that for some reason we are printing different inputs for the previous like 9 inputs. I think the last 5 ones, we actually keep them in order, like they are the same, like 3 1 3 1 9 1 1, and then it ends with 9 1 9 7 1. And if we keep running this, I think we always get that. Yeah, it looks like it. So that like the inner loops are being deterministic, which makes sense. This, however, is not. And yeah, this is the documentation that I was checking before. It means that what is the set that we are using before? Is a valid, yeah, let's say, okay, set equals set. I guess we are always using the same set, number 15, yeah, because it's the only one. But it's like we have different inputs. We got different inputs and not just the maximum. So it looks like, okay, here we are iterating sets 3, which is created here, and it sort of looks like we are not actually, like this maximum thing is not doing what I want it to do, which is weird. Yeah, it's really weird. What if we do it explicitly, like if if this thing is greater than v, then v should equal this thing. I mean, that seems like the same as before, and this I don't think will change because we also have this is only affecting the 8th and 9th. Let's copy this idea into here, I guess. So instead of asking like this, we are asking with this. From 1 to 7, okay, and then here I think is fine. Like this shouldn't change anything. It should be the same as before. Yeah, no, and it doesn't, okay. So where do we go wrong here? It's like for the same set, we have different possible inputs. And we want to keep the maximum, but this is not, this doesn't seem to be doing that. The error is probably very stupid. Okay, let's go one by one. Let's panic here and just have the first thing. Like the first iteration should be deterministic, like no problem. We can print this, and I guess don't print that. Like this is just for loops with no hashing in the middle. So yeah, it always ends in 99 and this order. Okay, that makes sense. Let's change back to where we were without the panic here. Bye. Then the second one, if we panic over here, should have copied that. Printing the length over here, that's fine. Oh, we're also printing this. Okay, that's fine too. If we run this, well, there is something that is not deterministic, that's for sure. We have different sets. We have the same input results, but we have different sets for which, okay, so the order, yeah, this is probably, yeah, this is the order of iteration of the hash map screwing us, of this hash map. But even still, like I would have thought that storing the biggest one here, like in the end we should have, what is the length of this? Well, 729. It's not very easy to debug that, but I mean we could probably do something like, I'm tempted to like convert these hash maps into vectors and not having any hashing, or at least maybe before iterating them, converting them to vectors and sorting them could work. Let's try to do it here, like let's say let sets to vector. Yeah, sets to iter collect. Sure, this is a vector of what? Of, yeah, okay. If you are mutable, can I sort you? Sets to vec. Can I sort you? Yes, I can. Okay. What do we get with this? We should probably print this. So let's do for whatever in sets to vector. Let's just print line these guys x. Okay, and this is probably not going to compile. If we do this, x are just the entries. What happens if we print this? So what are these? These are the remaining sets and the inputs thus far, right? Yeah, okay. So why the hell is this? I think this is now printing. Looks like it's always printing the same thing. So I guess that the hash map has the same key values. Looks like it. Okay, what happens if we do something like, hey, actually don't call you vec, just call you the same thing and shadow the variable sets2, and in here I guess you're going to be double referencing, but I can dereference once. This creates sets3. Let's apply the same treatment to that. We're just going to do this mess, sets3, collect into a vector, sort them. So this will keep sets, pairs of z. It's going to be sorting sets by the different set values, basically, in increasing order. I don't know if this makes too much sense, but okay, set3 is the last one that we are iterating here. So if we run this now, well, we need to do some dereferencing here probably. If we run this now, we get these numbers, which kind of looks more stable. Is this okay? And the last one of this should be the biggest. I mean, they look stable, right? I copied this, so if I look for this thing, yeah, it's the same result. If I run this again, I get the same. Okay. It looks like we fixed the order of iteration issue, but I really don't understand how, like, what was happening here? I don't get it. Oh well, it's probably a stupid bug, but let's close everything and try this again. And try this answer, which is a valid mode. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. We got it. We got a golden star for this freaking mess. Okay. What is part 2? Okay, 2 lines. As the submarine starts booting up, things like retro encabulator. What is that? The retro encabulator. What is a retro? Okay, that's a video of a retro encabulator. I don't know. For a submarine, I guess. You realize that maybe you don't need all these submarine features after all. What is the smallest model number accepted by monads? Smallest now. Okay. How do we change this mess to have the smallest? Okay, but we have a working solution. We have a freaking working solution. Let's add all of this to it, even if it's horrible code. We need the smallest. Okay, same logic as before, but we need smallest number. How do we do this? Of course, if we had something like better, it would work. But it would be easy to like refactor it into getting the smallest. But we have this mess, and I guess I could change all of this to go backwards, and then I would be keeping the smallest here, and then I mean, yeah, let's go with Let's go with that. We're gonna change all of this to do reverse iteration for sure. Then we are inserting here. Sure enough, let's continue. Then we are going to do the same thing here and go in reverse order. And here, I guess, if this works, which I don't know if it does, let's keep actually the smallest. Okay, and then we do this. We sort. Well, let's sort and reverse this, I guess. Set to reverse. Yeah, go with that. I don't know what I'm doing, but let's go with that. Then we do the same here. No, I don't want to go all the way. Let's go step by step. Take it easy. These two, we also go in reverse order. And again, we keep them if they are smaller. Then we do this and reverse. Sure. And the last one. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just applying like symmetry and I don't know, some sort of logic. We go the other way around, 9 to 1. And we, I don't know, we are printing this, okay. Instead of max, I guess, min, I don't know, but we are not using even this sets for variables, so I don't care about that. Let's run now. And we are getting something. We are getting something. I don't trust this at all. Or maybe I do, I don't know. Okay, but this goes 971, 61, this is going down. Oh no, but this is also going down in here. So this is the smallest, right? Is this deterministic? If I copy this and search for this and I run this again, yes, okay. So all of the previous ones, all of these numbers are the same, right? Copy up. All of which numbers? These numbers. Yeah, they are the same. Then this one is going down, so this should be the smallest. Let's try it. And it is, okay. Another golden star. We have everything. And we have the ugliest code in existence. That's awesome. Well, we don't have the 50 stars because we have to go to the last day, but we have all the daily puzzles completed. I don't remember like the story of this advent of code. Like you were going down in a submarine and sea cucumber was the day 25. It's like, okay, we did something here. It was like a cellular automata thing, but we have solved it. Yes, the first half of this puzzle is complete. It provides 1 golden star. Okay, part 2. Suddenly, the experimental antenna control console lights up. Slate keys. Slate, I think it is the pronunciation. Keys detected. According to the console, the keys are directly under the submarine. You landed right on them. Using the robotic arm on the submarine, you move the slide keys into the airlock. Now you just need to get them to Santa in time to save Christmas. Oh, so Santa dropped the slate keys on the ocean, I guess, and it got into a very deep trench, and we were going to rescue them. So you check your clock, it is Christmas. There's no way you can get them back to the surface in time. Just as you start to lose hope, you notice a button on the slate keys, remote start. You can start the slate from the bottom of the ocean. You just need to get some way to boost the signal from the keys so it actually reaches the slate. So, good thing the submarine has the experimental antenna. You'll definitely need 50 stars to boost it that far though. The experimental antenna console lightens up again. Okay, energy sound source detected, integrating energy source from device slide keys done, installing device drivers done, recalibrating experimental antenna done, boost straight due to matching signal phase. 1 star, only 49 stars to go, and I do have 49 stars, right? Yes, I do. So you have enough stars to remotely start the slates. Or slides, or I don't know how it's pronounced, but yes! Use all 50 stars to boost the signal and remotely start the slate. Now you just have to find your way back to the surface. Did you know Crab Submarine came with color lights? Congratulations, you have finished every puzzle of Advent of Code 2021. Yes, okay. And let's check the calendar. Oh, look at this. It's very Christmassy. I guess this is the trail that we followed with the submarine. Oh, yes. That's really nice. I had this thing like unsolved for the longest amount of time, and well, we got the solutions with the most ugly code that I ever wrote, I think, but we got it. And at this moment, my brain is a bit toasted to attempt to refactor this into something like sensible. But I guess we sort of figured what the thing was doing, not entirely. We sort of have a pseudocode that, yeah, I guess this pseudocode sort of reflects what the thing does. And the logic that we are following is, I mean, pretty ugly in the code, but I think is correct. I do want to refactor this into something that makes more sense, but that is a job for another time, maybe even to do it off video, I don't know. But for now, I'm very happy to have gotten the both answers. I'm still puzzled about like this hash map iteration order problem that we have, and I have no idea why that was. But I don't know, I probably want to refactor this into something that is, you know, less hard-coded and less like messy. So I'm going to think of that in another time. For now, that is the end of the video, and if you have been, thanks for watching, thank you very, very much, and see you later. Bye.